So, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, don't worry when they call you names. That's the same thing other prophets were called. The moment you tell people, just look at you brothers, married brothers, your wife is super good as long as she agrees with you. The moment she says something you don't like, what happens to you? All of you now sitting in the masjid, what happens to you, the married man? You don't like it. Right or wrong? And this is the wife who shares with you everything. So you think a prophet will not be disliked if he tells people that worshipping idols is wrong? There is only one God. All these idols are wrong. So they will call him names. Sahir, Majnoon, terrorist, fundamentalist, whatever. You know what. 53, Victor's sister, Natasha 2. Very good. Allah said, Atawasaw bih, question. Have they, the people of the past, transmitted this saying, this disease to Quraysh? The same thinking, but they never met. Sisters, brothers, sorry to tell you, the Hindus, the Buddhists, the Christians, it's all the same. They don't have to come together and study together. To them, they see Islam as threat. So they think alike. Here, the Quraysh people never met the people of Nuh. The people of Nuh were already destroyed. But Quraysh is saying exactly what people of Nuh said to Nuh alayhi salam. Did they meet Fir'aun? Abu Jahl, did he meet Fir'aun? Never. Fir'aun was centuries early and Allah drowned him. But Abu Jahl will say the same thing Fir'aun said to Musa. So where do they get this same ideas from? Very good. Shaitan is their teacher. Who inspires this? Sahir, Majnoon. Who puts these words in their mouth? Shaitan. Very good. Good. Allah said, no. They didn't transmit the same ideas and same sayings to one another. They are themselves, meaning your people, O Muhammad, a people transgressing beyond bounds. It's your people who are arrogant, O Muhammad. They are taghun. And they will be taghun people until Yawm al-Qiyamah. Children, until the Day of Judgment. There will be people taghun. Who are the taghun today? The people who are taghun, youth, Idris age and who are taghun today? Don't be afraid, speak. The Jews, the Yahud, Modi, the Hindus, this one, Trump and his group. These are taghun of today. Each time they say something about Islam and Muslims. Each time they say something bad. Did you see the latest thing? What is it? The latest attack on Islam. Do you know what is it? They say it's Muslims who are causing global warming. Why? Because too many planes are flying to Mecca, Hajj. Allahu Akbar. The latest accusation, Takbir. Wow, we didn't know that we are warming the planet Earth. Why? Because too many planes fly to Mecca and Medina during Hajj time and then fly back to the world. How many flights to New York? To London? Ask the Malaysians, they tell you. Takbir. Heathrow. Here you go. Every 40 seconds there is a plane. Takbir. They say it's us. La ilaha illallah. Do you see? They will always try to find. When they don't find anything, They go to the planes. Oh, because you're using too many planes. See? Faham or not? Yeah. Good. وذكر فإن الذكرى تنفع المؤمنين. فتولى عنهم 54. Zoha. Very good. Once you tell them about Islam, turn away from them. Turn away means what? Don't socialize with them. That's what it means. Do da'wah and stay away. Oh, that's what it means. Doesn't mean I have to socialize with you, Sheikh. If we don't sit with them, they will never see Islam. Actually, you will never practice Islam if you stay with them. Because I never saw a sick person becoming a healthy person, becoming a sick person becoming healthy if he is with sick. If you are with the sick people, even if you're healthy, you get the disease. So Allah says, فَتَوَلَّ عَنْهُمْ. O Muhammad, turn away from them. Once you do deliver the message, that's it. That's your job. Don't socialize with them. Don't be seen in public with them. Do da'wah and stay away. This is the deen. This is why we cannot improve, brothers and sisters, because alhamdulillah, you attend classes like this, but in your social life, you don't want to let go. Some of you may attend the class and then go meet their friends and who are drinking. You are not drinking. You are having tetari or coffee while they are drinking. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah told the Prophet, don't even stay with them. Yes. Because they are sinning. When they are sinning, you cannot be with them. So, O Muhammad, you will not be blamed because you have done your job. Your job is da'wah. Your job is not to socialize with them. Clear, inshallah? Good. 55, Sharifa. Very good. And remind them, O Muhammad, remind people with what? Look, sisters, you are, I see you having problem on the road. Your car is broke. And I have the sincere intention to help you. So what to do? Park my car, say, sister, stay away from the road. Go somewhere, sit there, wait. And I want to help, right? But help with what? Must bring tools. Without tools? So Allah says remind people. Remind them with what? What's the best tool to remind people with? Al-Quran. Here it is. Look at it. And remind, O Muhammad, keep reminding people by preaching the Quran. For verily the reminding profits the believers. Remind them by reading Quran, not by anything else. So today, are we using the Quran to be reminded? Some khutbahs don't have ayahs. Did you see this? For those who go to the Jumu'ah, pay attention sometimes. The Imam doesn't give any ayah. He's just giving his opinion. I have attended Jumu'ah where the Imam didn't even mention an ayah about the subject. My God. Oh, believers, we have to do this. Where is the Quran, mister? Where is the ayah about that subject? There is nothing that the Quran didn't cover. Family, there are ayahs about family. Marriage, there are ayahs about marriage. Divorce, there are ayahs about divorce. Obedience of leaders, there are ayahs about that. Leaders not cheating and not betraying the ra'yat, there are ayahs about that. Jihad, there are ayahs. Cleaning the street, there are ayahs. Removing trash, there are ayahs. Everything. Allah has not left anything but mentioned it. Big problem. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, use the Quran to remind people. There is no other way. But who benefits from the Quran? Look at it. The Muslims. Look. وَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَى تَنْفَعُ الْمُسْلِمِينَ تنفع المسلمين تنفع No, تنفع المؤمن. Ya Allah, I'm tricking you, still say yes. Read the ayah in Arabic. Very good. Mu'minin, not Muslimin. Meaning, O Muhammad, you will remind Muslims, but those who will benefit are who? Those who are special Muslims. The special Muslims, what are they called, children? I call them the A plus Muslims. Now you understand. Children will understand when I use A plus. A plus students are the best students in class, in school. For Allah, everybody is Muslim, and they are good people. But there are those A plus Muslims. A plus Muslims. They have a special name. What is it? Mu'mins. So you cannot be mu'min until you are A plus. A plus Muslim. You do a lot of good. So a mu'min, when you remind him of Quran, he melts. His heart melts. You can see his eyes watery. You can see the fear of Allah. You can see he enjoys the class. Not only the body is here, the mind, everything is here. Some of us sit here, but the mind is somewhere else. Some people pray with us, but where is the mind? You tell him, brother, do you think the Imam made mistake? He said, I don't know. Why? You are not praying with us. Like today, the Imam in Jumu'ah said, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhu salata, when we were praying, la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm man dha alladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'ilmih illa bi'idhnih. But he made mistake. Only I and another brother corrected him. The whole masjid didn't even. And don't tell me nobody knows Ayat al-Kursi. He made mistake. Instead of saying, Man dha alladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'idhnih, he said, Man dha alladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'ilmih. He made mistake. It's okay, we all make mistakes. The problem is not making mistake, is that in the whole masjid, only one or two there to correct. You see? Yes. So, this Quran, which is, we have to use it as to remind people, only through the Quran. There is no other way. I remind you with a story. Let's say you are sick. I remind you of story of Ayub alayhi salam. And what happened to him? You are only sick? Look at me. You are only sick? Ayub alayhi salam was not just sick. Before he became sick, he lost all his wealth. All. He was millionaire, he became zero. Then he lost all his children. All his children died. The only one left is his wife. Then he lost his health. Imagine you go through this. You or me go through this. Wealth, zero. You used to have millions in the bank, few cars, few houses, gone. Then your children, all of them die. Oh my God, that's not easy. Then what? You become crippled. A stink. You start stinking. Your body, no one can come close to you except your wife. That's why Ayub had a wonderful wife, by the way. That's one of the women I want to meet in paradise. Say Amin. I just want to see her and say, what type of woman is this? Takbir. But she knew what type of man she had. She had Ayub, not potato. That's why she stuck with him. Takbir. Okay, you have problem with tyrant ruler. I bring you the story of Musa alayhi salam. Who is more tyrant than Fir'aun? Crazy Fir'aun, crazy. Ana rabbukum al-a'la. I'm your highest God, he said. Astaghfirullah. He didn't say, even I am God. He said, I'm your highest God. Huh? So, everything is in the Quran. Children, you have to believe every solution for your problems is in the Quran. You may have any problem tomorrow, day after tomorrow, when you become old, when you become young, turn back to Allah. Go open the book. Open the book. You find the answer right there. Clear? But you have to believe it. Otherwise it doesn't work with you. You see us using so many things, yet the solution is in front of us. Yet we let it until we exhaust everything, waste precious time. Well, the solution was in the Quran. Why you didn't get it? Good. So, dhakir, Allah says, remind. Keep reminding. Oh Muhammad, your job is to keep reminding them. With what? With the Quran. Recite the Quran for them. Very good. Now, the reason why Allah created us, children, don't say I didn't know why Allah created me. Here it is, verse 56. Very good. Repeat with loud voice. Very good. Allah said, and Allah is speaking, I did not create the jinn and the humans except that they do what? They do what? Worship, ibadah. That's all Allah wants. So this is the purpose of our creation, children. Okay, why are you here? Natasha, why are you here today? To listen. To study? Here, what are you doing now? Huh? Zuha, what is she saying? To get pahala, mashallah, takbir. You will get a lot, inshallah. Say Amin. Very good. What are you here, Nasrin? What are you doing here now? To learn, very good. Do you agree with her? Did you come to learn or just to makan and socialize? I know some of you came for the soccer after class. No problem, I can play soccer with you and beat you all. Takbir. You didn't see Sheikh how he plays. I always score, but against my team. Takbir. Okay, listen guys. What are we doing now? What are we doing? Very good. Imagine now Sheikh Zubair comes for one reason, salat and teaching. Imagine we come here, we don't pray, and we don't learn. Did we do good? Very good. We didn't do good. We did very bad. I see. So you think Allah created us just to play? Or study and get IGCSE A+ in math and 0 in salat? Huh? Victor. So why did Allah create us? I want to hear that. To worship. Very good. To worship Him. And the best worship of Allah is what? As-salah. Children, if you do any worship but not salat, 0. Time, 0. When Allah said, I created you to worship me, He meant salat. Thank you, Ya Allah. Now we are very clear. So never say, but you did not tell us. You sent us a book, beautiful, called the Quran, but you never told us why you created us. He told us many times. This is one ayah, here it is. I did not create the jinn and the humans except to worship me, He said. Does he want from us to pay him money? Allah? Who asks you money, by the way? Government. Allah never asks you money. Who collects tax? Government, not Allah. Allah, when He tells you give money, to Him or to the poor? To the poor. Very good. Yallah. Let's see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, does He want us to give Him risky? Or He is the one who gives risk? Yallah Nasrin. Very good. In this ayah, actually, look, subhanAllah, is a very smart answer to those who offer food to their idols. Sounds familiar? The Arabs of Mecca and the Zoroastrians of Persia and the Romans and the Greeks and the Hindus now and the Buddhists, they all offer food to their gods. Except us, the Muslims. It is our God who gives us food. Here it is. Here is the ayah. He is answering them. Look at it. ما أريد منهم من رزق وما أريد أن يطعمون. Allah says, I seek not any provision from them, from the humans and the jinn, nor do I ask them that they should feed me. While other idols, they give them slaughtered meat, slaughtered sheep, slaughtered cow, slaughtered kambing, even camel, fruits, pisang, orange. Oh my God, very good orange. Sometimes I say, is there anyone seeing takbir? You know what I mean? For us, our God gives us all this. Thank you, Ya Allah. That's the true God. The true God offers, not offered to. Do you see me? Do you follow me? The true God gives. False gods receive. إن الله هو الرزاق ذو القوة المتين. Natasha 1. Very good. This is very important in asma and sifat of Allah. In the names and attributes of Allah, please understand. One of His names and attributes, Ar-Razzaq. Children, pay attention. There is difference between Raziq and Razzaq. What did Allah say? He is Raziq or Razzaq? Look at it. Razzaq. What does it mean? What's the difference? Look. Raziq, the one who gives rizki. Razzaq. What does it mean? More. Very good. More. Excellent. Raziq is when I give you only once or twice. That's it. Razzaq, I continuously keep giving you until you die. I look after you and after you until you die. Even when you sin. Subhanallah, you're sinning and still Allah send you food. Because to Him this dunya is nothing. That's why He gives you. He gives kafir, Bill Gates. No problem. Dunya is nothing for Allah, but akhirah means a lot. Akhirah, Allah gives it only to mu'mins. May Allah make us amongst them. Okay. That's why when you see non-Muslim becoming more rich, don't feel sad. Sheikh, I know this person, Muslim or non-Muslim, he's so crook. He's a sheikh, he takes riba. Wallahi, I know. He does this one. He goes to Bomo. He does shirk. He drinks. He womanizes. He has so many girlfriends. And he gets promotion. He's promoted. Just laugh. Say, brother, this dunya is nothing for Allah. That's why he's been given. That's not the criteria to know if someone is right or wrong. When you see yourself going towards the masjid, and you love it, you love to come to the masjid, then alhamdulillah, you are on the straight path. Nobody force you. You really want to come for Allah's sake. Then you are okay. So Allah said, verily Allah is the all provider, knower of owner of power, Al-Qawi, Dhul Quwwa, Al-Mateen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one of his names is the most strong. He doesn't just have power. He is Mateen. Nothing can move him. Nothing can offend him. There is nothing in front of him. He is God. He created everything. He is the creator. Everything else is creation. Subhanah. So trust Allah, He is the Razzaq. Because one thing really scares people is rizq, the issue of rizq. What would happen to me if my husband dies? What would happen to me if this? Nothing will happen to you. And sisters, before your husband died, who was looking after you? Before you married your husband? Before you met this man and married him, you were still alive, you were breathing. Or he pulled you out of water. Takbir. Your father also. Was your father feeding you when you were when you were in your mother's womb? So never be afraid of rizq. It's taken care of. Today I told the sisters a wonderful story. Some of you were with me early morning of Sayyidina Sulaiman alayhi salam. With his army he was moving. By the way, Solomon had an army. Sulaiman alayhi salam had an army to do what? To look for flowers and cut flowers? Why a prophet has an army? That shows Islam is statehood. As long as Muslims don't have power in their hand, forget it. Why Rasulullah migrated to Medina? To acquire power, because in Mecca he couldn't get it. Why Dawood alayhi salam was a king ruler? Read the Quran, you find that if Muslims don't have power, bye-bye. We'll be oppressed. So, with his army, he was moving in the land. Then he saw somehow like there is a river, but there was no water. He went to check if there is water. So he found one ant on its back, raising her hand like this. So it was on its back. Remember Sulaiman alayhi salam children? He understands the language of animals, including ants. Allah gave him that knowledge. Like Yusuf alayhi salam could interpret the dreams, Sulaiman alayhi salam could hear the animals, including ants. So he heard her saying, Ya Rab, please, we are thirsty, give us water. Ant making dua. He went back to his army and he said, don't worry, Allah will send us the rain soon because of the dua of an ant. The risk is written. An army, to feed an army is no joke. Mothers, you take your children out and they are hungry. Headache already. Ma, we want to eat this, we want to eat, stop here, stop. This is an army. Mahu makan. So the risk is written. Do not worry about risk, children. And don't say, I want to be rich. To be rich for what? Listen. Don't try to be rich. Just try to be what? Whatever I need, Ya Rab. Whatever I need. Whatever I need, not I want. Content. But pay attention. I'm not saying don't try to be rich, but don't like, oh man, I tried to hit 40 million by the age of 60. I only have 30. Allahu Akbar, you have 30 and you complain? You have 30 million and you complain? Shh. Listen, children. The reason why you shouldn't worry about wealth, because if you go to Jannah, is 500 years after the poor. When the poor are enjoying Jannah 500 years, the rich start entering Jannah. Why? Because they have a lot to be accountant. Ask our brothers auditors and accountants and sisters, ask them. Lot. The more you have, the more time. So Allah gave you, mister, a lot of millions. Do you know? If you enter Jannah 500 years after the poor. Now who is laughing? The poor or the rich? He said, brother, sorry, I go first. Huh? Assalamu alaikum. See you 500 years from now. That's why don't try to get the dunya. If Allah gives you, alhamdulillah. If He doesn't give you, nah. Children, what are your parents telling you? Be rich. Huh? What are they saying? Yeah. And let me tell you a thing. As long as you chase the dunya, you will never be happy. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam promised that whoever chases the dunya, he will be just like a wild beast trying to catch more prey, but just get tired. With time, getting tired, until you realize, oh my God, I missed so many years of my life, while the rest was written. That doesn't mean we don't work hard, children, but we shouldn't worry, like sleepless nights. Dad, go sleep. I am working. Working on what? Numbers. If qiyamul layl, tahajjud, dua, da'wan, no problem. Numbers. This one loan, this one, how to pay this back, how to bring this money from this guy. See, dunya. So Allah said, I am the Razzaq, don't worry. And I have the quwwah, and I am the strongest. Now, back to the kuffar. Last two ayahs, warning to the kuffar. Look at it. Idris' sister. Okay, I will pretend I heard you. Okay, very good. And verily, for those who do wrong, Allah is saying, for those who do wrong, children, He's telling you, don't do wrong. What's your wrong? Usually, what's your wrong you do? The wrong you do, what is it? Yalla, confession time. Yes. Huh? Disobeying parents. Very good. Like what? Like saying what? Lying. Good. What else? Yes, Ismail. Not doing? House chores. What is chores? Huh? Washing the plant, watering the plants?